Hello everyone and welcome back to episode 48 of Tales of Phantasia. I actually know the episode number for once. I'm not just going off about things randomly. Anyway, getting to Daus's castle is not the point of no return. You can simply walk down here and go back. Which is what we're going to do. Because we have some side quests still to do. And there's no point in us not doing them. So we're going to leave this place. Get on our birds, and we're gonna fly off to each of the destinations that we have to go to. And the first two are actually very close to each other. The first one is here. To be honest, some of our characters have had near ultimate gear for a while, or even in the case of Mint, she now essentially has her ultimate gear. With the earring and maybe something else in place of the mystic symbol or not. She's got all this great stuff. I don't know if the star cap's her best thing, but she's generally speaking got the best stuff. She can have the crystal rod, well technically having higher attack is her best in attack, but I prefer her with the unicorn staff, or the unicorn horn, which gives her defense. She's got basically her best stuff. Chris is the furthest from his best stuff, but that's okay. Claws is also, is also a fair bit off, but that's mostly because he doesn't have the book that he needs. Chester can do some better armor mostly, but he's got his best weapon, well, sort of. And Archie has everything but the ribbon and the shield ring she needs. And maybe different accessory to boost her power or something. Anyway, we're basically almost at full weapons and everything. But if we come here and talk to Bram Bert, or it kind of sounds like Lambert, but anyway, yes, we are. ... Lord Bram Bert? I am sorry, my son. Wait, I'm not your son. Please leave me alone for a while. I am an incredibly depressed and emo person. Yeah, what the heck happened? ... You're on a crucial mission of defeating Daos. And we just walked away from his castle, so screw it, we got time. I won't entangle you anymore in the problems of the elves. We're kind of already entangled. I mean, one of our party members is half elf. One of our party members lives in a hidden village beyond the elves. Lord Brambert? And now I'm doing voices. And we have company. So you've come. I will not resist. I will die if that's what you desire. My lord! Do you have an answer for us today? What, do you come every day to ask a question? Is that question always the same question? Is it the question that must never be answered? Yeah, he has guests at the moment. Don't bother him. Could you wait a moment? Are you putting on my voices? But my lord! That made that elf sound terrible. I said wait! That actually sounded awful probably. Because I was being quiet. Sorry, I'm a depressing individual. Anyway, yeah, this is a fairly interesting little event. Yeah, it's not that big a deal. Yeah, what the heck is this? Yeah, talk. No? Right, let's go upstairs. Where to begin? We're standing beside the statue of Orissa? I believe it's Orissa. Yeah? Ah, it's not too bad. Yeah, what is it? Alright. Yeah. Okay. You decided to isolate yourself from the elves. For fair, yeah, what's the big deal? They should be over it by now. Right. Well, you did kind of fuck up 150 years ago. Right. Well, when you got all the time to beat yourself up, it can get pretty depressing, can't it? Alright. Elves and half-elves? Right. They're pretty shitty. Yeah, young elves. Well, that's not exactly a good thing. Yeah, that's a long time. I mean, I hope to live longer than that. Doesn't everyone, though? No direction. Well, why couldn't they just find a new leader? They've been at this for 150 years? That's a bit extreme. They should have given up by now, really. I suppose elves are very stubborn. Right. Yeah, things have changed. But half-elves aren't. Not house elves. House elves would probably be killed on sight by these guys for calling themselves elves. Yeah. Well, that's nice and all. Right. Yeah? Yeah, that's kinda sad. I mean, you're causing more problems than not by not accepting them. Yeah? Right. Yeah, what is that exactly? Yeah, what's that? Powerful magic, stronger intellect than humans, magic deck weapons? Huh. Right, so that's why Archie's so strong. She's a half-elf, so her magic's stronger. Right. Yeah. I guess they're full of shit then, huh? Nothing more than a facade. Facade, 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 facade. Why am I saying facade over and over again? And... well... I don't exactly buy that, but okay. Elves are too proud, is that it? Yeah, probably. Well, that's probably your own fault for being so unwilling to let half-elves have parents. I think you're kind of at fault as well. Right. Right. Well, you're being stupid. Yeah, what is it, Archie? Right. You're probably right, Archie. She probably wouldn't want him to be so emo. Yeah, good question. That makes you a sworn enemy? It's... yeah. You should probably fix that. After all, she's one of the heroes of the world, so... if half-elves can save the world, get over yourself. Yeah. But even so... what are you gonna do? Yeah, stop being an indecisive jerk. That's the worst anime character, the indecisive guy. Because... and that's... the guy that's indecisive causes everyone to get hurt. What's terrible is, like... in some older anime they actually made it clear that the indecisive jerk actually caused problems by being an indecisive jerk. A lot of new stuff is like, oh, it's an indecisive jerk, but it's a comedy. Yeah. Even though it's not really a jerk, it's just an indecisive guy. Yep. I love Orissa. I really do. Even though she's a statue. I finally came to the realization that a bunch of teenagers have already come to. That it actually matters to be in love. But you know, what teenagers don't realize is of course what love actually is, but that's beside the point. The statue is making the whole building shake! Oh no! Oh no, it's just I'm petrifying. Okay, so that's great. We're getting Orissa back to being a normal half-elf. Not a stone half-elf. Not a half-elf rock monster. Ooh. Orissa! Orissa! Yeah, that's a good question. Is she okay? Ah. Orissa, are you alright? Bram. I turned back to normal, didn't I? Item. Tool. Actually, that's tool, so. Orissa. Bram. Guy. Lee. Wait, no, I got that backwards. Lee. Guy Sensei. Lee. Guy Sensei. Lee. Guy Sensei. Even though I can't actually go to the volume necessary to actually emphasize that. That's a Naruto joke if any of you got it. Yes, he did. Orissa. Yes, thank him. Orissa. He doesn't know what to say, so he's just saying Orissa. Yeah, that's pretty interesting. Is emotion part of magic? Right. That's pretty intense. Well, who knows if it'll last forever. Yeah, they'll figure it out. I'm sure they will. Maybe I should throw them back in time with the time sword. That'd actually solve a lot of problems. Yep. Right. So let's go downstairs and see what's happened. Oh, the elves are still here. Oh, I very much believe he is serious. My lord! He really doesn't. He could really do whatever he wants, I mean. What are you gonna do? Do you really want to try kill the Lord of the Elves? Maybe you should pick Archie's mother. Are you having trouble understanding my answer? Are you total imbeciles? I cannot lie to myself anymore. I have a foot fetish. What? I do not have a foot fetish, but you know, Bram might. Time to go home? Yeah, they should go home. Oh yeah? Right, especially Archie, huh? Yeah, you better be. Yeah. Oh, we will. She will. Alright. Right. Claws, you said silly things. But... Oh! And this... gives us... Yep. A new bow for Chester. This is his ultimate weapon. It's called the Elven Bow 2. Yeah, the Elven Bow was upgraded. Yeah. I hope you make the most of everything. Yeah, we do have things to take care of. Although it's not all Deus. We'll get there eventually, Chris. We'll get there. Anyway, if we go into Chester's equipment, we'll now see that the Elven Bow is actually the Elven Bow 2, and its stats are better. There's no better bow in the game. That's just that. And I can equip him with Reflect, which is good. Do I have a better hat? No. No better gloves either, and he's got what I equip him with. Amongst other things, I am actually... Well, our next destination for a side quest is over in the Elven Forest. Actually, not in the Elven Forest, but somewhere else. While that is our next main quest destination, I do have... We don't have exactly a lot of time left in this episode, and that will take a fair amount of time. I have no idea how long the side quest will actually be, because it's a big one. What I'm going to do though, yeah, is I am going to buy 2 rare plates, a rare helm, 2 rare gauntlets, and that's it. Unfortunately, the rare shield is not as good as the star shield, so we're going to buy this stuff and we're going to equip it, which makes our characters even tougher. Rare gauntlet pushes them up a bit, and rare plate pushes them up 3 more, so yeah, they're in pretty good shape in terms of armor. So that was probably the last thing that I wanted to show for this episode. But I'm gonna... Have I actually used it? Have I? Yes, I have. I did use the miso stew. I made Suzu cook the miso stew. And I do have her at 4, which was done off screen during stuff. Anyway, we're gonna fly back to well, the Ninja Village, and we're gonna actually get into the Ninja Village. And that's where we're gonna end off this episode, because we can of course skip right there, and it's great. I love that about once you get Suzu, you can just skip straight to the Ninja Village. Well, I'm going to save and end off here. Mine's been Akinov. Hope you've had a good time, and good night, or something like that anyway. Next time, well, next time we're going to take on a very dangerous mission. I don't know if I can actually succeed, to be honest, because well, in my practice run, I kind of used all the stat enhancement items on a certain character. But I'll see you then.